Good.
better contact my phone.
Good. So go ahead and set up again one more time for me, Alex. So one of the main things that I see right away, go ahead and set up right where you had it. So one of the main things that I see right away, go ahead and keep your hand on the club. One of the things is I would like to strengthen both hands a little bit, where I could get to where I could see a couple more knuckles for you here in the left hand. Yeah, absolutely. And then also in this right hand, I would like to see kind of that crease of your hands pointing a little bit more at your right collarbone. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You tend to have a little bit of a weaker grip, and then you get this right hand a little bit weak as well, okay? So then what happens with that is the club face gets a little open, then you better square it off, or else you're gonna hit everything right, or bladed. So then you start to cast it a little bit, and then now everything goes a little left, and also you could see why you're always kind of thinning the shot a little bit. You see what I mean? So like today, like with our first session, of course, I kind of broke it down to you, right? Obviously, I'm making you to understand like why you're coming over the top, and I'm gonna break down some of those like video. I'm gonna edit out so you have some for your reference.
Yeah.
But ultimately today, for us to continue to progress, or at least kind of set your fundamentals right, is we gotta change your grip, number one, and then number two, your posture. So like this video will be in your email as well, right? Kind of explaining to you where I want both the grip is. So go ahead and get set up, and let's match each other here in the video camera. Good. What I like to see you do is, when you look down, I want to see, go ahead and let go of this right hand completely. I want to see that left hand grip a little bit more on top like that. You see how now this thumb is more to the right of your club face?
That's what you're going for.
Yeah, absolutely. Where you've had it before, you've had it a lot much more here. You see what I mean? That's number one. Number two, once I get that going, all you're going to do is kind of work on trying to match those thumbs in line. Yeah, absolutely. This is what I mean. Yeah, in line meaning like this, Alex. Let go of that right hand again. You see how this crease is kind of matching that way? You're going to match the same thing with the right hand so that they're not fighting each other. You see what I mean? Like that's a fighting hand. This would be a little bit hands where it's kind of working more cordially. You see what I mean? And then the second piece is, go ahead and spin around and set up this direction. Yep. Your biggest thing with your setup right away is you get to where you look too pretty. And meaning like this, Alex, meaning like your back gets too straight and you're too far away from the ball. And what that does is it actually makes your pelvis go into too much anterior tilt like this.
I can see that.
You see what I mean? That's what I mean by looking too pretty. When you do that, I'm going to explain to you on the next session why it's limiting your pivot and your ability to turn, hence why you kind of come over the top, right? But for today's homework, first of all, go ahead and get your setup again. What I would like to see is I would like to see that belt line a little bit more level. You see that? As soon as I change that, doesn't that change your pressure underneath your feet?
Absolutely.
It's more towards your heel all of a sudden, isn't it? When you get it like this a lot,
toes.
Yeah, so show the camera kind of like where you were at a lot before. Yeah, and then show the camera where I want you to be at. Yeah, so if I put my hand on your cranium and then at the tailbone of you, I'm moving it in together like that. And a little softer like this. You see what I mean? Good. Yeah, bingo, relax. There you go. Good, relax just like that. Just like remember, if you were to start, like you played soccer growing up.
Yeah.
Imagine if you were playing defense and you were like this right away. Everybody would run by you, wouldn't they? You would be soft like this. And then as soon as the defense cut, then you would get into your athletic motion. Right now in your golf swing, you're like, you see what I mean? So then like, I just want to get to where the main focus is for you, number one, stand a little closer to the ball. You're going to feel much softer, and then you're actually going to round down softly like that. You could see in the mirror over there, you could see that my back is more like a soft curved C, where yours would be a lot more like this direction. You see what I mean? So come here a little closer. Good, let's move to the camera a little closer. Good, and let's face that way again one more time. And then now stand straight all the way up and down. This is kind of the drill I want you to do is you're just gonna allow your butt to move back about one golf ball. Good, relax right there. Good, now if I had my hand on here, now you could just overhang my arms. Good, the hair, there. Good, relax just like that. Doesn't that feel nice and soft right there? And you see how I keep my hand on your tailbone right there? I'm not allowing you to kind of push it out. You see what I mean? Kind of being too exposed. Hold it right there. Good. And then just a little more knee flex. Good. And then there you go. Perfect. So a couple of little things. Get closer so that you're not so bent over,
Yeah.
right? And you're
Not sticking out
yeah,
so
you're
much.
sticking your butt out so much, and that's probably one of the things we grew up hearing the most, right? It's like, stick your butt out, stick your butt out. But I'm gonna explain to you that there's actually a time and place for when we do stick our butt out and when we curl our tailbone in too. But for
Okay.
you, just basically understanding where neutral is versus anterior tilt and posterior tilt. I don't want that either. I just want it more
Stay neutral.
neutral. Absolutely. More neutral. Yeah, there you go. And bend your knees softly. There you go. Good, relax, there you go. Good, and like actually like move pressure around. There you go. There you go. And then just the second piece is to get the grip in. Good. Good. Now get back in your station. Let's see you hit one. Good. Just like that, buddy. Right hand a little bit more under. Right hand a little bit more under. Just like this. There you go. That's more
Oh.
underneath, right? There you go. Now go ahead and strike one. Good. You could already see how that ball is shaping more of a draw, right? And then
Yeah.
obviously you could start to actually make more divots as well.